Hey y'all, y'all already know what time it is. It's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. Okay? I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. Freshly twisted my hair. So it's kind of, whenever you freshly twist your hair, you kind of, I don't know, it's like, it don't have that, like it usually does, because, it'd be, like, flat. Okay, but y'all get the picture. I love y'all. I'm about to start a song. Y'all already know. First of all, I do want to say this real quick before I start this song. Shout out to everybody that was out at Washington Park. Shout out to everybody that was at Fandango both times, Saturday and Sunday. Shout out to your guy One Eye for even believing in me and putting me on this stage. That was fucking dope. Shout out to the whole Pirate Ship Radio 103.5. If y'all don't already know, make sure that y'all check them out every Saturday. They on that ship. Okay? The pirate ship. All right? Stop playing. Also, shout out to Mike Baldwin. That is my dog. Mike Baldwin, I love you. For even thinking of me from the beginning. When he first heard the word Juneteenth, he immediately thought about the couch and got the couch involved. I'm super excited. Y'all, if you haven't already registered to vote, make sure that y'all go stalk Senator Connie Johnson's page. Check out the registry and register. Register to vote. Seriously, be the voice. That's the way we can be the voice is if we vote. So I say, vote. Hey. Anyways, this whole weekend was dope. It's still Juneteenth today. Today is the last day. Happy last day of Juneteenth. I love y'all so much. If you are of color, and it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. It's a cultural thing. So guess what? Let's all be united. Let's do this. I love y'all. That's what we was talking about the whole weekend, about being united. Now, the South Side is really about to come up. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the South Side is really about to fucking come up. So y'all better start paying attention and start getting involved. Don't wait till it's too late and be like, oh, you know what? I do want to get involved in that. No, don't wait till it's too late. So y'all already know what time it is. I'm about to start this song. Can't make this shit up. So if you heard me performing this live, then you already know. When we get on this couch, we can't make none of this shit up. None. Now, even though it does sound a little ridiculous sometimes, even though sometimes you might be like, oh, well, I'm sure that that's kind of exaggerating. No. Now, some things are allegedly. You got to say allegedly sometimes. You don't want to offend nobody. So today is the first day of discussion of the streets. Because there's a lot of discussions that be going on in the streets. And guess what? You'll be surprised how many people inbox me with some juice. So I said, you know what? I think I just need to just start the whole damn juice box. Because, oh my goodness, sometimes people want me to post things on the page anonymously. And I'm like, it's not really going along with what we talking about today. But if I ever do something like that, I got you. So we doing something like that now. So if you are an adult, and you can be respectful, and you have an issue with somebody, you can come right to the couch. One person can be here, and the other person can be on the live. Discuss it, get it out, and listen. A healthy discussion is the best discussion. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm upset with someone, talking it out a lot of times helps. And even if it doesn't help, then guess what? We got it all out in the open. We got it all out on the table. And nobody know, you know what I'm saying? It's no mixed feelings. It's no, this is what it is. So if you have anybody you got an issue with, even if you got an issue with me, tap in on the couch. Let me know about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because number one, life is too short to be holding on to something. I don't give a fuck what it is. I've let go of everything. It's nothing that anybody that's out here that y'all don't have to worry. I'm not holding no grudge. If you owe me money, I don't give a fuck. Keep it. That's you. If you've done me wrong, that's fine. I don't fuck with you no more anyway. I'm just saying, like, it's the Couch Chronicles and ain't no fucking limits. I can't make this shit up. I can't. I just can't. So, y'all already know we about to get the music started. Ew. I guess I should turn the speakers on, huh? That does help. Let's get it. Hey, Bella. It looks like you took my spot there, sister. Thank you. You're so sweet. All right. Like I said, we can't make none of this shit up. So if you listening, if you watching, or if you even come on the couch and you come, right, Bella is crazy. If you come on the couch and you got something to say, ain't nobody on this couch, not this way. We're not going to question you. We're not going to make you feel no type of way. Say what you want to say. I'm not censoring anybody, but be respectful. Discussion of the street starts today. And we can't make none of this shit up. I just told you that. How come I don't hear nothing? I know the hell. Yeah. Okay. Now, what the fuck? Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and I guess it really ain't no limits. Like, where the fuck is the music at? God dang it. Let's go. Shit. Okay. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you share the live. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. We can't make this shit up. Ooh, yeah. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's even lonely at the top and now you're fed up. This shit is crazy, you go through but you can't make this shit up. No, this shit is crazy, you go through but you can't make this shit up. No, you can't make this shit. I ain't got no reason to be making up no story. I ain't even putting extras on it. I'll make plans and somehow it just be coming out different. So please excuse me if I tell you I need me some distance. I'm just trying to get my head right and my energy. I help people turn from my friends to my enemies. Ooh, that shit just don't sit right. But my luck's fucked up and I can't lie. Everything that I go through, everybody can go through. Gotta keep my head up like I'm supposed to. Always tell the truth, I cross my heart and hope to die. This shit is crazy what I go through. I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this. No, I can't make this shit up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's only at the top and now you fed up. Fed up, fed up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. Keep your head up. Working every day to get your bread up. It's really lonely at the top and now you fed up. Oh, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Let it go. No, I can't make this shit up. I'm just saying. I can't make none of this shit up. You can't make none of this shit up. Listen. Now, I will say some things will be allegedly spoken, but we got some shit to say. This is discussion of the street. Excuse me, Bella. Can I get a little bit more space? I just need a little bit more space back there. Okay? Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Definitely. Y'all, if you watching on Facebook, make sure that you share the live. If you watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Like I said, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. And it's the first day of discussion of the streets. I got the juice. Okay. So I started the discussion of the streets today because y'all have no idea. Bella, can I get some? Jesus. I just want a little bit of space. But I get a lot of different inboxes with juice. And sometimes I'll just be reading and I'll be like, damn, should I say this on the couch? Or like, how should I go about this? Because it doesn't really go along with what we was doing at first. But I had to start its own little section. You know, Mondays is the freestyle day. We listen to music, we vibe out. You can ask any question. Feel free. Anything that's said on this couch, like I said, we can't make this shit up. If you got something to say, even if it's me that you want to talk, let's do it. We can discuss it like adults. Okay? Let's get it out. Now, I don't know if y'all heard my announcements earlier, but I'm going to get to the news you can use in a little bit. Let's get right to it. DJ Sky, hi. Are you there? I got some questions for your ass. DJ Sky, you could feel free to tap in on the live, or you could just comment, because I got questions. Now, my first question, I guess I should wait until he responds, to see if he here. Because I'm not into talking behind people's back. So that's why I tagged him the first time I said something. And I'm not into taking sides. So anything, like when it comes to this discussion of the streets, I will not be taking sides. And if I'm not stating facts in your eyes, then you need to send me your facts. Because, I mean, hey. Listen, to me, this is a good, healthy way to get it out. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but, and I'm going to say this one first, before I even jump into the questions or anything. Now, 2 inboxes that I got today that didn't even have, as soon as they seen I made a post about him, y'all, I don't know how many posts, how many inboxes I got about DJ Sky. And it's crazy because, one, we all supposed to be a family. We all supposed to be a community. So if one of us is doing something wrong, somebody need to hold that person accountable. Okay? And a real motherfucker will do that. They're going to hold you accountable respectfully. Okay? Remember that. Now listen. These inboxes that I've been getting, it's beyond me. So one of the last inbox I got today was that DJ Sky had scammed somebody out of $680. So DJ Sky, I need to know what's your take on that? Because that's crazy. One, if anybody is out there doing bad business, I don't give a fuck who you are. I do not. If you out there doing bad business, thank God we ain't met on the business tip, because it wouldn't be pretty. Not everybody is gonna just let shit slide. What's that new song that Super J just came out with? Not everybody gonna let shit slide. Okay? We ain't gonna let shit slide. Not everybody. There's some motherfuckers out here that take their music, they business, anything that they put in their life into so serious that they'll fuck a motherfucker up. When I first got out, I literally almost went back to the yard behind my music, because I'm like, hold on. I'm putting in all this work and you think you about to just come up and steal my shit? We not doing that. That's what we not gonna do. So, when you doing stuff like that, to me, and I want to know about anybody in Oklahoma City, and a lot of times people do tell me because I got the couch. And they be like, yeah, I don't really want you talking to this person. Or yeah, you know, if you do talk to this person, I just want you to know what type of business they do. And da-da-da-da. You have no idea how many people do that. You probably one of the ones that do that. Now, me personally, I'm going to say it like this. A lot of times, you won't never really catch me warning somebody about somebody. And the only reason why, unless it's going to be on this couch from now on for discussion of the streets. And I don't really do that because, number one, what DJ Sky do to you, he might not do to him. Because he might be scared of him. I'm just keeping it real. Or what Richard might do to her, he might not do to her. Because he was actually in love with her. And he really just was passing the time with her. Like, you cannot really, you just, it's just hard to tell. Like, sometimes when you think somebody's being genuine and they really not, you know, sometimes you really just got to go off your gut feeling. You know what I mean? Sometimes you really just have to go off of your instincts. You know? Because a lot of people do not mean you good. They don't. They do not mean you good. Now, all these things that I'm hearing, that's not the only person I'm hearing stuff about. But this is the first person that we're going to start with today. So, my thing is this. If you out there doing bad business, you need to be exposed. If you doing business A1, you good. No need to worry, right? But if you out there really hoeing motherfuckers, yeah. Oh, DJ Sky came back. Let me see. Send an invite. Let's see if you come through. Let's see if DJ Sky come true. Okay. Hello, Mr. Sky.
What's up? I got my kids on.
Okay, I won't cuss.
No, you good. I walked out the room. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So listen. I thought it was the real tea, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, no, you think that's it?
No, I'm saying on that one, though.
Okay, come on. What you got to say on
that? On that one, it was a scammer that tried to scam me. You know, with the send me this amount and shit like that.
Okay, I understand that.
And I'm like, I don't think that's real. You know, well, what they did is they sent my bank. They sent me to my bank a fake ass check, and thought I was gonna take the money out and send it to them, so I can turn around and owe my bank essentially.
Now I'm gonna stop you because in the reason y'all, I'm gonna verify this. I believe that because when I first got out of prison, I was trying to get a job and I didn't know nothing about my job. I went in when I was 17, so I didn't know nothing about nothing. I got out trying to find a job on motherfucking Craigslist. They sent me a check. The check deposited into my account $32,000. I put it in there, but I didn't spend it, but it was available. They gonna shut me down. Talk about I'm trying to scam the bank. I'm like, bitch, what? Y'all scared? I'm telling you I got scammed. Now let me ask you, I got more questions.
Let me hear.
Okay, one, how long have you been a DJ?
I built my brand 3 years ago when I opened up my strip club. I've been physically DJing for 13 years now, since 36 was up my uncle's club.
Okay. Now, would you say that you do good business?
Yeah, always. Anybody that messes with me on a business tip, I promise you they're going to tell you I'm always on time, I always do my job, and I never screw nobody over. That's why when you made the post, everybody's like, yeah, he's a beast, he's this. Everybody rocks with me because I do solid business.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to business, I ain't never did bad business.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Have you ever stole money from a client or a business partner?
Never. Now, I've been stolen from. Actually, when I had my strip club, I actually got robbed. I was in the process of moving, so I took a week off, and my managers that was running my business stole all of my equipment, all of my money out my safes. Yeah. That's why Sky's Paradise is no longer.
What was the name of your strip club?
Sky's Paradise.
Oh, okay. Are you thinking about reopening?
That one, no.
Okay.
That's currently a more now.
So you feel like your reputation that's in Oklahoma City right now is you do good business. You're one of the best DJs, and
I mean, I'm always stand on that. My whole family is DJs, but I have to stand on my own craft. I have my own traits that stand me out from everybody else.
Okay. Now, are you LLC'd?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how many businesses do you have?
4.
Can you name them?
There's G&W Security Protective Services, which is a security company. There's under 405 Audio. That's Underground Audio Company. Then I have my DJ Sky ENT. Then I have a Skies Angels ENT, which is a promotion group.
Skies Angels. Okay. Now, what's that about?
That was I did a trying to see how a promotion group in the city will run, but there's a lot of females that don't get along, and a lot that happens behind the scenes. So that's honestly why I just stopped really messing with it too much. But I do still have it, legally.
Okay. Now, are you involved with the OK Baddies?
Was. So with that, I was supposed to originally be the DJ. Let's see. I was supposed to be the DJ for it, then turned around and a whole bunch of stuff happened, behind the scenes to where, not to say no names, but the person that was running it did some things that I don't necessarily agree with.
Mm-hmm.
And so the girl stopped messing with her. I pulled out and stopped messing with her. Production pulled out and stopped messing with her. And so production told me, this is how good my business is. Production literally set me down and told me that if I wanted to continue to pick it up, as long as she wasn't in the picture, they would do it. We sat down a meeting, tried to give her a chance to continue what she had started. She didn't take it. She said she'd rather it go to the trash. So I'm currently in the works of doing something on my own.
How long have you been knowing her?
Honestly, maybe a year.
Okay.
Not long. Not long. I really, I couldn't tell you much about her, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And you didn't have a sexual relationship with her or anything?
Not at all.
Okay.
At all. I'm very... when it comes
What's so
to
funny?
a sexual relationship, now, so when it comes to that side, I'm a sapiosexual, so you can say I got bougie dick, whatever you want to call it. I don't just go around fucking. Now, a lot of people get that because they're like, oh, you're a DJ, you're a hoe. Which isn't true, for me. I don't know, I can't go around fucking on anything. That's just me.
Okay. Okay. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it is the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Today is the first day of discussion of the streets. I got some questions for DJ Sky. He is on the live. If y'all have any questions, you feel free to comment. Feel free to comment. Also, follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok, CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram, my main YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and .com, which is THA, real JANELL. Now, do you have a business partner now?
No. Not in any of my endeavors I'm doing right now, no.
Okay. So when you said you're starting something on your own, is it going to be the same thing or is it going to be...
No, it's definitely going to be different.
Okay. Same definitely. Girls or...
Nope. That's going to all be different too. I don't want to say too much yet.
Okay. Okay. It must be big. Uh-oh. I guess he said too much. He had to go. I still got more questions. Y'all look at me. Y'all, let's jump right into another song. He might come back on the live, though. He said, I done said too much. Click. Oh, shit. Don't report my page, man. You better not. Why you hang up? Hold on. Let me stop playing. So, y'all, what do y'all think about what was just said? I don't know if anybody's watching that knows him, but I've heard good and bad. I've heard from both sides of the fence. So, I have heard a lot of stealing of money. And that's crazy. But he said he's the one that's been getting robbed. So, on the other hand, when you hear from somebody else's point of view, you like, oh, wow. So that's why I wanted to do discussion in the streets, because sometimes telephone game. Y'all know how that is. You say something in one time, and it gets to the next person. It sounds different. The next person. By the time it gets to the end, it's not even the same at all. It's completely different. So, with that being said, I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Like, I'm not one to just be like, oh yeah, I believe you. Yeah, even though I do believe you, but I gotta hear it from everybody. I gotta hear it from both sides. And you just never know. Sometimes, and my goodness, when I say sometimes, people are really good liars. Sometimes people would have you snowed. You hear me? They would have you so fucking snowed that you would be like, I know y'all probably like, wait a minute, snowed? Yes, you fucking hamburger. Snowed. Snowed. For real. So now, when it comes to doing business with somebody, I specifically listen for like shit like stealing of the money, or if you want some ply shit, ran off on the plug not once but twice. I don't know how he did that. Must have been 2 different plugs. But no. That ain't finna happen not twice. What the fuck? DJ Sky said that he's never stole from anybody. I've had 7 inboxes that said that he stole from them. Whoa. So, he said that, he also said that, he was given the production of, the OK Baddies. What up, though? I see y'all coming in. So, just a recap of what was said. We just had DJ Sky on, and he said that basically, y'all some liars. Nah, he didn't say that. What he said was, for real, see, telephone game. He said that he's never stole from anybody. He was the one that's been getting robbed. He said that the OK Baddies was given, the production was given to him. He don't want to say too much, so he hung up. I guess he said too much. He had to go erase his live. So he's still here. He said he does great business in Oklahoma City. And so y'all know this live is obviously going to stay up. It's going to obviously be on Spotify and Pandora. So leave a comment, you know, if you have had dealings with him and you in Oklahoma City and you've had dealings with DJ Sky, and whether it's good or bad. I want to know. I want to know. He said he does good business. He said that y'all rocking with him. Hey, I've never really, I've dealt with him, maybe not really dealt with him, but I've been at the same event that he was DJing at maybe twice because of my twin, Jack Black. So, you know, sometimes when it comes to doing business with people or having people in your life, sometimes you really have to be careful of who you have around you and your ideas. You know, and it's sad to say, but sometimes you have to guard your ideas like they are literally your most sensitive feelings that you don't want anybody to know. Because even if the person that's in front of you didn't steal your idea, guess what? AI is fucking listening, bro. And they taking your shit right now as we speak. I'm not kidding. Like, you really have to be careful with that. Y'all, I'm not even joking. I've done maybe 2 songs. No, I'm gonna just say one. One song that I know of for sure. Actually, no, it was 2, because the other one was on that TV show, and it was my actual song. But a big person stole one of my songs that I was singing on my live. Like, I was freestyling. So I literally was just in my moment. And in that moment, they was literally stealing from me. What up, though? Hey, Jaden, how you doing? Welcome to the couch.
Can you hear me? Are we good?
Yeah. Welcome to the couch.
I forgot that my profile picture was that.
I was about to say, yo, your profile picture.
My profile picture definitely representation of the mood right now. Okay, so I'm sure you have questions for me, but before we start, I want to say that I also cannot say too much, as you know, and I'm not doing this to make people choose sides. That's not my goal. I'm sure that he's had wonderful experiences with other clients. And I'm so happy. Like, I'm never, and that's what I tell a lot of people that anybody that I have fallen out with before is like, I'll give your credit where your credit is due. Just unfortunately, this wasn't for us. You know, whatever this experience was, it was not for us. I'm very spiritual. In my head, everything is temporary. We were not meant to be, you know, in the same vicinity for very long. And that's okay.
Right.
And that's, but unfortunately, this is something that I feel like either has an explanation or doesn't, and it becomes a battle of morals and ethics, you know, when it comes to, you know, other people dealing with him or, you know, choosing him to be a part of their ventures. So this is just me. I'm not going to say that he's a all-around 100% terrible person, but this is my personal experience, and this is what has happened to me, and it's not fair. So that's how I'm gonna start it off. It's not no negativity. It's just it is what it is.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's crazy, but it is what it is. But
Facts.
I'll start with your questions first, unless you want me to start with my factual rundown.
You know what? Start with the factual.
Okay. So when I created OK Baddies, the first mention of it was February 5th of 2023. So that was the night that me and my best friend sat up in our room and manically decided, like, hey, I think we should do baddies. And I think we should do it, you know, bigger and better, you know, whatever. When we first launched it on Facebook February 11th of 2023. Originally, it started with me, my friend Logan, and Pineapple Stro. So I don't know if people are familiar with Pineapple Stro, but to me, he's like uncle. I trust him with a lot of stuff, with a lot of business ventures, and, you know, he's the pineapple pimp, as you said. So, you know, I was like, this might be a good person to have, you know, come and help me out. So, originally, that's something that a lot of people need to know. When it originally started, it was me, my other half of my podcast that I also run, Logan, and Pineapple Show. As things continued, because like I said, I can't say too much, as things continued, I lost people on my team. I gained new people on my team. It was a whole bunch of back and forth. Between sponsors, between team members, between girls. It was a whole bunch. Now, whenever I fell into a desperate need of help, I reached out and I told Scott, like, I need help. It is what it is. I'm not going to say that I'm not too proud to ask for help, because a lot of the time I am. But I was finally at a point where, like, I need to ask a friend. I need to phone a friend, you know, at this point.
Right.
Help. And it was somebody who I thought I could trust. Like, that's how I felt. So, I mean, I didn't go to nobody else besides, like, one other person and ask them for help. But to me, this was like, you know, like you said, he doesn't know too much about me, but to me, this was someone who I respected, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like he's terrible, because he's not. But this is just something that either, like I said, has an explanation or it doesn't, and it was just wrong all the way around. But up until this point, man's had my respect, and I considered him a very close friend. No feelings or nothing. Still don't have ill feelings until I get the answer.
All right.
Long story short, and I cannot speak legally about things that happen inside the house yet. So I do have to, unfortunately, blank out a lot of things that potentially could either add or subtract from this story. But on June 6th of 2023, I was on the phone with him, and he asked me, do you have an LLC for this project? Or for yourself? whatever the case was. Like, do you have an LLC?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no. And he said, send me $100 to go register your LLC because you're going to need it. And to me, you know, I'm looking at him like he's talking to me. So, you know, he's spitting some real true facts.
Right.
Like, you need an LLC and you need to, you know, be covering your ass. And so I was like, okay, you know, without hesitation, I was like, here's the money. Go register me an LLC. Like, I appreciate you so much for looking at covering. Like, in my head, like, we was locked in. And, you know, made me feel good to have somebody looking out for my project like that. So that's June 6th. June 7th, we go into the house for filming. By June 9th, I would say, it had completely fallen apart. June 9th, the production had fallen apart. Like I said, can't say too much, but we were done with I want to say June 10th. No, that was the basketball game. June 11th, possibly. I believe Sunday, June 11th. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. At that point, I had told Sky, like, I'm going to quit. I don't want to do this anymore. And at that point, I was done. I can admit, I was done with the whole project in a whole. Like, I was like, I don't want to mess with it no more. I just want to try to make it right with the girls financially, and I'm going to be done. So I'm looking to see what I can and can't do. And I'm like, okay, I need to gather all my information. And I go to look up my LLC, and it has been falsely registered under DJ Sky. When you look up Players Club Entertainment, PLAYRS, because that's my name. That's how I spell my name. I'm the only artist in this region spelled like that. And everybody knows that Players Club Entertainment has been my company name since the beginning. It's an entity that has been claimed by DJ Sky. And I'm not going to put it all like legal out there and shit, but that's who owns it. And that, to me, is something that I have yet to wrap my mind around, and I don't understand where that happened, why that happened. Like I said, it could be a simple miscommunication. It could be oh shit, I thought because I was filing it, I needed to put my name, or it could have been a, you know.
Pause. Now, do y'all got each other's phone number?
We do.
So if, in fact, he did get to the place and was about to register and they was like, hey, she has to be here to do that. Did he phone you and you maybe missed the phone call? Definitely
did not. And I was on the phone with him when he did it. So he did it online, and I, in fact, do not have to be there. I have screenshots of me giving him my information, my full legal address, email, you know, for Players Club Entertainment, all that stuff. And whenever I go and look, none of that stuff is registered. It's his personal information. So that's why I'm kind of like... Is he maybe your manager? Do I have a manager? No, is he maybe acting as if he's your manager? Or I'm trying to wrap my mind around it as well. Right. If he was attempting to act as a manager, there had been no discussions to give him that feeling of entitlement or that place to call himself my manager. Everybody knows I do things on my own. I don't ask people for shit hardly ever. I definitely don't run with a clique. I don't run with a group of people. I don't, you know, I don't have a manager. I've never had a manager. I do things on my own, and that either helps me or, you know, it fucks me over in the end. But there was no communication for me to think that this is what he's going to do. Or there was no communication of, okay, well, I have to file it under my name since I'm doing it, or I have to put myself somewhere on the paperwork, or, you know, anything of the sort. There was no communication that was going to lead me to believe that my company would not be registered under my name, the person who built it single-handedly from day one. So, like I said, we sat there, he asked for my information. He told me to send him the money. I sent him the money via Cash App. And in the memo, it says, for LLC. boom. And yeah, like when I went to go look at it, because maybe he thought I was never gonna look at it.
That's what I was gonna ask. How did you come across it though? Like what?
Because I realized once the production had kind of been put at a standstill, and once I realized, okay, this might turn into something crazy, I need to have all my ducks in a row. And unfortunately, this production was a project of Players Club Entertainment, and I need to be able to show that this is a real business. So I go online. I'm with like 5 of my friends, and we're sitting in the car, and they're like, okay, you need to go get a screenshot of your LLC. So I'm looking it up, and I'm like, Players Club Entertainment, Wallace, because I don't like people knowing my legal name, even though some people do.
Right.
But my name, and they're like, the website, girly pop, no, this does not exist. This does not exist. So I finally just put it in by itself, and then I'm scrolling. It says Players Club Entertainment. The owner, the agent, whatever, is DJ Sky. Like, I'm gonna put his legal name out there either. And I remember I'm sitting in the car and I look at my friends and I'm like, does this say what I think it says? Like, this does not say that it's registered to me. This says that it's registered to DJ Sky, who does not own this company, whose name is not in any way, shape, or form player at all. Why?
I mean, he did say he don't know you like that.
I guess that would be helpful. I would say that too if I owned somebody's company and I wasn't them. But I'm like, listen. So then, to make matters worse, we circle back around. About a week goes by with production, and let me see if I can find the contract. I don't know if I can. I don't know where I put it, but he offers me a contract, and it's offering me 25% in return for the project that I built, like I said, single-handedly from the ground. But nobody else, they're offering me, well, not they, because it's him taking over. Because like he said, he wasn't lying. I'm sure, I don't know what was said, and I kind of tried to ask them, and I still didn't really get the answer, but and I have no problem with production. We've already had our talk about it, but I don't know what was said and done between June 8th and June like 12th or 13th when we had our sit-down meeting for them to agree to give him my show or to continue on without him, because see, all of the girls were they signed an NDA that said not be on or work on or off camera any show replicating mine or competing against mine for 6 months since 6 months from the airing of my show. So, Okay Baddies was supposed to come out on the 4th of July at the latest. So 6 months from the 4th of July, you're looking at anywhere in December of 2023. You could not work on a show. And you know who also signed that NDA? DJ Sky. So for there to be any conversation about continuing my show without me, and it's called Players Club. But you know who can continue Players Club without players? Someone who owns Players Club Entertainment. Yeah. So I don't know. And these are just questions that just sit in my head like, I really don't know. Unfortunately, you know, everyone's going to tell me, you could have called me, you could have, you know, everybody that I talked to, even my father that I'm estranged with, you know, was calling me like on the phone like, sis, you could have called me, I could have did that for you, but look what happens when I reach out for help. The one time I help, someone takes it from me. Right. You know, someone in my eyes takes advantage of what I don't know, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I don't ask for help. as you know, simple and closed-minded as it might sound, this is why I don't ask for help. And this has happened to me ever since I was a teenager. You know, I've done many things. I've had many artist names before I finally stuck with Player and got it tatted on my skin. You know, that's another thing. Like, this is really, like, Player is really me. I made a name for Player, not just in Oklahoma, but in other states. Like, I can't change my name. I can't go and just be like, oh, okay, well, we don't have to be Player anymore. We can just change it to, you know, whatever.
Cinnamon.
Right. I can't do that. Right. You know? I tell you, well, you can be the sofa. You can be the rocking chair. Like, oh, I'm the couch. You know, the couch is my baby. That's something that I built the brand. I built Players Club Entertainment from the ground up, and like there's no changing. So, I don't know. It hurts because, like I said, this is someone who I had massive respect for, and it ended in a way that I cannot see myself ever just, being in kumbaya cahoots with again.
All right. Wow. Now, first of all, y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. Today is discussion in the streets. If you want to talk about it, y'all, if you want to be anonymous, you can be anonymous. Or if you, look, because I done had so many people send me inboxes. I had to start it. So, y'all hit me up if you interested. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram, my main YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, and my .com, which is THABREL, JANELL. Now, Jaden, how do you think people view you?
I mean, it depends on who you ask. The big dogs fuck with me. His dogs don't fuck with me. I mean, that's just the truth. I feel like I don't know how to word this. I don't really like worry myself about how people that are on my same level view me.
Right.
I feel like you can't. I feel like if you're worried about what people on your same level are doing or what they think about you, you'll never go nowhere.
Right. Exactly.
I have to worry about what the bigger dogs think about me and feel about me, and are they fucking with me? Do I do good business now?
Right now, at the closing of Okay Baddies, some people are going to say that I owe some of the girls money, and this is on this real briefly. I told them give me 30 days, so 30 days is what it's gonna be. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't owe anybody money past due time, like nothing like that. I've never done bad business with anybody. Anybody that I feel like I encounter, I try to leave the experience better than when we found it. I want to make sure that we both benefit from anything, which, like with the sponsors of Okay, I tried to make sure that they were getting what they asked for, whether it was promotion, an advertisement, or they wanted, glowing reviews of their products, or they just wanted cute product placement, whatever the case was, or royalties. I offered a lot of royalty percentages out to people who for my show and put in. But even before Okay Bad, so this is another important thing. This is the first time I've ever done anything TV streaming related at all. So this is new territory, and I'm a baby to the industry. I mean, I've only been doing music for a little over 2 years, and doing TV, or like I said, trying to get a series for the past 4 months that this is going on. And like I said, this has been a back and forth battle from A and B with a whole bunch of people. So, but like I said, no ill feelings towards any of my sponsors or anybody who pulled out or left before the time was supposed to take place or whatever, because I still fuck with everybody. But I think, back to your question, I don't think business-wise people have anything negative to say. And like I said, unless it has to do with this Okay Baddie saying. So after the 30 days, are you, whatever situation was supposed to happen, whether it's resolved or not, would they get paid that day? Or yeah, like okay. I told them, I offered them refunds because right now the show's at a standstill, and I'm not really sure where it's going to go. But before, I mean, like I said, when I offered them the 30 days, or when I told them it was going to be 30 days, it was like on the 10th. So I was like, 30 days, y'all have y'all's money, and then we'll be cool. Or, however you feel is how you feel, but I won't be cool. We won't have any ties. There will be nothing continue to disagree on. Right. My end, which I do. Which if I was a scummy business person, y'all wouldn't have gotten y'all's money back, and y'all wouldn't have gotten anything at all. So this was a learning experience for me, for sure, from all ends and all angles. But I definitely didn't have any intentions of like screwing anybody over. So like I said, I'm trying to make this right with everybody, girls and sponsors included. So
Yeah.
That's dope.
So I think that anybody outside of this, outside of how they might feel about how it went down, how they might feel, I do great business. I've never done bad business with anybody. Because I wouldn't want it to happen to me. It's happened so much to me already that, you know, things that I've held my tongue about, not with this specific person in general, but in the industry in general, from all the way when I went to New York, the person who flew out to New York to have me perform abandoned me. I've had it happen in Texas. I've had it happen here in Oklahoma. I've had it happen in Kansas. And, like, I've had a whole bunch of stuff happen. Like, my stories for the couch are endless.
Wow.
I definitely don't do bad business with people. I try to make sure everybody feels better leaving than when they came in.
Right.
No matter what.
Now, what was your main purpose of starting the OK Baddies?
My goodness, I feel like I've said this 1,000 times because what it turned into was not my goal, but I'm not mad about it because I know how these things go, and I know that one of my biggest mistakes was being a people pleaser. So a lot of things I kind of got pushed over with, and it wasn't intentional. I think the girls just have very, very bold personalities. I'm a Cancer. I'm a crybaby. I'm a sweetheart. Like, I'm very much like, you know, I'm the mother sign, so I'm like, I just want everyone to be calm and peaceful, and I just want everyone to have a good time, you know, and that is not possible with 10 girls with very, very bold and
personalities.
It's just not going to happen. So my original goal, and I have it written down in my journal even when I started, was I wanted to be an empowering, connecting, networking experience for girls from all different kinds of upbringings and lifestyles in current professions to better themselves, promote their brand. I definitely want, like, I didn't care where you came from. I didn't care if you had kids, didn't have kids. The only thing that I cared about was that you had some type of hustle or some type of business. And even in auditions, in the live auditions, like, you can hear me telling them that in the lives. I was like, I don't care where you came from. I don't care if you know. I asked them like some generic questions like, did you graduate high school?
Right.
Do you have kids? You know, what do you do outside of your profession? Like, you know, whatever. But I didn't even care if you was, you know, I had a booster on the show. I don't care if that's your hustle.
Right.
As long as it's not for Black-owned businesses, you can, you know, boost from whoever you want. For a stripper, if you were a 304, you had a place in my promo team. Like, I was definitely gonna, you know, extend my promotional umbrella to you. I wanted you to, like I said, be better leaving than you were coming in. Like I said, I kind of braced myself and prepared myself for the fighting. Now that was expected because, like I said, there's a whole bunch of different personalities and upbringings of people who seen from different viewpoints. Some people were goofy. Some people didn't mind thugging it out. Some people, you know, would get down with the get down. Some people were like, hell, you know, it really didn't matter to me. But all I wanted to know was, are you going to take the time and the effort to use this platform to promote yourself? Because no matter what happens with this, they will never be less than they are now. They will never have less views than they do now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like even if they weren't getting the promotion or they weren't popping or, you know, they maybe their business wasn't booming, if whatever has happened since then, they'll never go back to just being nobody. Not saying that they weren't like nobody, but I'm saying
I know what you mean, girl.
I will never go back to just being an artist. Now I'm someone who tried a major platform for females. Like it doesn't matter. I'll never go back to just being player the artist. Now I'm player and I've tried to do OK Baddies or, you know, however it ends. So I wanted that for each and every single one of them. Like, no matter what, I just wanted them to use it and game to whatever they want to take it. And I always told them in the group chat, take this and run with it. And I meant run with it. Like, I don't care where this takes you. If it takes you to another reality show, if it takes you to your brand busting, if it takes you to, you know, brand deals, whatever it is, whatever they're trying to give you, take it, bro. Like, take it and use it to your advantage and know better, do better, be better. Like, it was pure intention whenever I started. And it was pure intention when it ended, too. I was very upset, but it was definitely pure intention for them. And for someone who doesn't even kick it around a lot of girls a lot, like, I stuck it out. Like, I stuck it out, and I was like, I want to do this for them. Like, I want to make sure that this is, or, you know, to the best of my ability, something that is positive.
Now, let me ask you this. What was it like? Okay, I don't know how to say this. I don't know because I don't know if you can answer.
I'll try to the best of my ability.
Okay. What was the reason that y'all got into it, you and DJ Sky? Because he said y'all got into it. Was that the reason? Was it before or after you found out about the LLC that y'all got into it? Did y'all get into it before, like at the game or something?
No, see, me and him got into it. I didn't know me and him got into it.
Maybe that's not what he said then. Telephone game.
If he met me and the girls, or he probably met me and the girls. To me, I don't think me and the girls really. Well, see, I wouldn't say got into it because I don't have no ill feelings towards any of them. I think that it was just me trying to explain my side. It probably came off aggressively, but I definitely, even to like at this very moment as we speak, I have no ill feelings. Like, I have no idea. I haven't even been on social media. I've been taking a little, a healing thing because aside from the show in itself, the filming process of it, from February to June we started. I'm gonna tell you, this shit has been draining. Like, to have to all by yourself, because I did do it all by myself. Planning events, trying to make the best out of every situation, trying to make the events as big as they could be, promotion and whatnot. Like I said, it was a learning experience. It's no one's fault, but I definitely did try to put everything on my shoulders because I didn't want to have to ask anybody for anything. Right. Just based off of my, PTSD from shit happening. I don't think, I wouldn't say me and Sky got into it. No. Oh, no,
I probably worded it wrong. He said it was, I think he said it was a situation. Okay, yeah, that's what he said. It was a situation. And he said, I can't talk about it.
Unfortunately, I can't talk about it since it happened inside the house.
Right. And then he hung up. That is what he said. Then he hung up. I do remember. I remember it now. My memory had to get job.
Yeah, that's probably what he was talking about. But unfortunately, I can't answer that to the T. How people would probably want to hear it.
So, do you keep in contact with the girls now?
Does he what?
Do you keep in contact with the girls now?
The girls that will be getting their refunds for their time and their piece in the venture, yes. But the majority of them, no. And it's not for any bad reason. I just think that I needed to step away from something that had consumed my life for the past 4 months, at least. Yeah, no, like I said, there's no ill feelings. I don't want to talk to anybody right now.
Right. No. I do have, you know what? It's crazy that, we literally just started this, and I forgot. I literally just got an inbox. It's a baddie that wants to get on the couch, so we might be bringing you back. I don't know what she got to say, but.
Well, like I said, I mean, I can't talk about too much because right now my whole
I'm here.
Up in the air. So
right.
And like I said, I've been trying to stay out the way. I didn't want to say too much. Definitely didn't want to bring any of the baddies into it because I'm trying to let it simmer down as much as I could, if I can still. But I don't know. It was a sad ending to something that I had pure intentions with and started so positively, at least on the inside.
Right. So if in the end, if everything is everything, and you back up and running, are you gonna have all the same girls? Are you gonna get new girls? Are you gonna start it different?
I don't know what's next for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to sit it down on my desk and go back to the music for a little bit. I'll probably return back to the music, and because that's my safe space. That's my home. Is studio, performing. That's really where I should be. And this was just me trying to think outside the box and try something new. Unfortunately, new doesn't always mean it's gonna work.
Right.
Creative does not always mean that it's going to work. So yeah, I don't know. I might just sit down for a little bit and go back to the booth.
Right. Okay. So well, I expect to see you in these venues performing. Rocking these stages, going state to state. I mean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We like to travel and shit.
I'm ready to what I know and what I know works. And
Right. And sometimes it's not bad to say that you have to do sometimes what you know how to do. Even though some things you might have loved it, but you'll know your true like calling when you don't really feel drained, when you don't really feel like ugh.
My mom said too, she was like, if this was meant for you, it wouldn't feel like this.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with anybody specifically. I can't say, that it had anything to do with the girls, because I definitely don't think it did. I can't say that it had anything to do with the team, because I definitely don't think I did. I think it was a lot of just everything. I think it was new, and I'm not gonna say that it was it was new and I'm young or whatever, but this was new to me. New to me, and there was a lot of things that I could have done differently. There was a lot of mistakes that I made that could have been avoided, that I could have, like I said, that I could have done differently, just on a solo level. But it's not something that I'm gonna ever look back and be like, I wish I never did that.
Right.
Because I don't wish that I had never done Okay Baddies. I think that, and I hope that to a certain extent they all at least had a moment where they were like, this worked for me. Might not have been the whole time, but I hope that there was a moment, if they were in a party, or maybe if they, got recognized. There's a lot of times where I was out and about and they was like, oh, you do Okay Baddies. And I was like, holy shit, like y'all really tap in, y'all tune in. And y'all know the girls, and y'all know, so there's...
Y'all made it to a major platform. Like, what?
Well, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, they're sitting at 1.8 or 9 million views across 3 different social media platforms. I'm like, I've never had something even get close to 1 million. I've never created a project that, got close to 1 million listens, or, whatever the case might be. So I'm like, at the end of the day, you can hate me, but go use that platform. Still take into consideration that you were an Okay Baddie, to whatever time period, and use that. Cause you're still in the spotlight. Y'all are only going to step out of the spotlight when you decide to.
Right. And if anybody really pays attention to TV, and whenever girls get off like shows, you'll see them have like a spinoff of their own show, or a spinoff of, but you can't do it till December though.
Not till December. That's if you decide,
right. Some people might like to be in front of the limelight and want to be like, they might start acting or something after this. You never know.
To me, it looked like y'all were enjoying the camera, so I think some of them might have a spin-off.
Yeah, for real.
Because they are characters. Like,
I was gonna say, some of them is really characters, and they good like on in front of the camera, and
I'm like, some of y'all are really, really meant for this. Like, they had no problem sitting down in front and giving their confessionals and talking talk and they talk. So I'm like, I think some of y'all should actually like look into this a little more and go farther. So yeah, I never wanted it to be like I said, a negative experience. I want them to take it and run with it.
Facts,
you know?
facts. That's dope. I definitely appreciate you for being on the couch. Hey, yes, you.
So much.
Yes, you have a beautiful night. I'm sending you all the positive vibes and good energy. I didn't get to send anything to Sky. He just hung up. I didn't get to. But
well,
hey,
really, like, I can listen back and catch the whole thing because I didn't. I jumped on a little late. So
okay. And I told anybody else, you know, if y'all had a good or bad experience, I would like to know about it. Oh, that was Sky trying to call me. He probably cussed me out just now.
that is crazy.
Oh, you cussing me out right now?
I definitely. Hopefully, there's some answers. This, like I said, this is just my personal experience. Hopefully, I get a call too with some answers. Shit, I want to know what happened. I want to know where the breakdown in the when we were
Oh my goodness.
driving and we went left. I want to know when that happened.
Right. Damn. Yo, y'all already know what time it is. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Okay? We about to wrap it up, but before I wrap it up, I do want to say, I don't know if y'all heard me say this last week, but I have given out my email, and I'm going to put it in the comments as well and in the description. You can send me an email, and I don't know if y'all remember back in the day when you used to call on the radio and or send an email to your loved one or a shout out. Y'all can do that now. So if you want to do a shout out to somebody, you know.
Okay, KJ, come on then.
Yeah, if y'all got like a little saying, like a little happy birthday, Jonathan, from Susan, and I got you. Let's do that. I'll even change the color of the light. Y'all, let's make it a vibe. And discussion in the streets. If you got something to talk about, even if it's me, yo, tap in. It's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.
Bye.
Later.